Alright then. It's been a couple of seconds. Are we good to go?
Back so soon?
No. There's nothing else for me here.
But I couldn't wait.
I've been thinking about whether or not I should let you continue. And I have my answer, but I'm afraid you won't like it.
Don't tell me I can't
Go on.
to the third simulation.
I'm sorry, Layla. I made a miscalculation, and I factored you in when it was a mistake to do so. I see that clearly now.
What do you mean?
It's time for you to leave Atlantis.
You can't do this.
Hold on a minute.
Not now. I've seen Elysium and the Underworld. You can't take that away.
If I'd known this reality would go the direction it did, you wouldn't have seen any of it. You're too human. Your DNA has succumbed to the corrupting nature of the staff.
Listen, I know the bleeding effect is real, and accessing Deimos' memory did affect me. But I've studied Isu artifacts. This is the last stage of my trials. When it's over, my DNA will be able to overcome the staff's control.
Perhaps. But you won't see that through. My simulations are closed to you.
What? Come on now.
Hear me out. What happened before Victoria was horrible. But how can I learn to control my impulses if I don't know more about the staff?
This is about more than your lesson. I wanted creation, but you brought destruction.
Only because I haven't learned everything yet. You wanted to teach me, and I still want to be taught. Give me another chance.
Even if I were to let you in, your doctor is dead.
If I could take that back,
Well,
I would. But I can't. And I have to keep going.
From her calculations, your body wouldn't be able to withstand the simulations.
My body is fine. The staff kept Kassandra alive for thousands of years. I've got a protection guarantee.
Your mind is a different story altogether. You don't have the sense to see its degradation.
When you break it down, this staff heals, Alethea. I could come out of this smarter, more in control. Invincible.
That's quite a leap in logic.
Just let me see for myself. Please.
Go.
Oh my god, thank you. You won't regret this. Here we go.
I'll see you inside.
Yeah. Oof.
That's enough! No need to shout. This isn't your domain, brother. Hey,
What do you want?
Nothing left to offer you. You are never meant to stay here, nor Elysium. You didn't belong on Kefalonia, and you didn't belong in Sparta. I can offer you a place you do belong. It's time you finally found it. Atlantis awaits.
Atlantis.
Better than here.
Yeah, alright, why not?
I won't forget this.
Oh? What's that?
No!
Oh dear.
There's no need for that here. You're safe.
I've heard that before.
It's alright. Yeah. I'll believe it when I see it.
Like any other you've been. There's no Persephone, no Hades.
Just you.
Just you.
Just me. Dikastes Vasilevs, the grand adjudicator of all Atlantis. But to you,
Right.
I am Poseidon. What I'm offering you, keeper of the staff, is a place at my side. Join me as my Dikastes. Welcome home.
This place is the real Atlantis. I mean, it's intact. I thought the city was destroyed.
Every 7 years, our great city begins a new cycle. If judged to be imperfect.
And who's the judge?
Before your arrival, it was my decision alone. Now that I have you at my side, I intend for this cycle to last an eternity.
I see.
If you're the Dikastes Vasilevs, you expect me to be...
Dikastes, the judge. Be my hand in laying and enforcing judgment in Atlantis.
Well, I must warn you that I'm not always right.
I was both surprised and encouraged by your actions in the underworld. Fortunes were exchanged in response to your choices. But trust that I learned
I've noticed.
that justice is true.
Okay.
Hades must have told you about my staff.
He didn't have to. As is the way with all heroes, your journey has become the stuff of Atlantean legend.
Then you know my
Is that
staff
right?
is the reason I'm here. I need to learn how to master it.
This land is a paradise of power for those with Isu devices. But all in good time.
So you're saying that...
So you expect me to live among you? A home among gods?
Gods? We are much more than the human conception of gods. Your father called us the ones who came before. But as Alethea told you, we are the Isu.
You know about my staff, Pythagoras, and Alethea? I'm starting to feel very watched.
Your trials in both Elysium and the underworld. No, your triumphs there are known to us.
My trials forced me into rebellion. They made me face the dead. My hardships make me a good Dikastes?
We don't always choose our path. But in this case, your blood shows for you. You possess both DNA strands. The best of humans and Isu. I have no doubt that you are our mutual future.
I cry. I bleed. I make as many mistakes as anyone. How can I be the one you're looking for?
It is precisely for those reasons that I know to trust you. Your sense of awareness is essential.
If you say so.
Humans have 5 senses to understand the world around them. We have been blessed a 6th. Knowledge. Ah, no. It is not merely your vision of the ego. The essence of that sense sleeps now. But it can be awoken in Atlantis. Your stuff is more than a key. It's a bridge between who you are now and who you must become.
And if I fully awaken this 6th sense, I'll have mastered the staff?
That and more. Come, let me show you.
I accessed
All
power
right.
sources in Elysium and the underworld. They helped my knowledge, I think. But they haven't changed my senses.
In Atlantis, you'll find the sources that awaken your new sense much more concentrated. Not only will your knowledge grow here, but it will thrive. You'll find 3 such sources once you leave this palace. You know them as Keeper's Insights.
Right.
Doesn't look like anyone can get through.
It's blocked to those who haven't full access to our knowledge. Find the source of that knowledge within this palace. Try to pass through once you do.
Alright. Isu knowledge. The Isu's 6th sense, also known as knowledge, can be gathered by scanning various pieces of Isu technology, Keeper's Insights, Isu data caches, any Isu codex, and Isu artifacts found in Atlantis. Okay. Preliminary knowledge required, okay. I guess it's time to build that Isu knowledge meter up.
Alethea?
Excuse me?
You needed intervention. I couldn't stop you physically, but perhaps I can make you understand through technical means.
No, I've got this.
What do you want? I'm gathering some Isu knowledge here. Don't interrupt me. Huh. You guys got drachmi down here? Interesting. Can't pass through there. Okay. This is where we came from. Try doing this. Here we go. Oh. Okay. Alright. Never mind. Let's go down. Across. This way, I guess? No? Okay. This way? Oh, on the pole thing? Okay, no, this way. Up. No. No, wrong. That's not where I wanted to go. Ah, okay, okay. I'm starting to see a path here. Here we go. Like this. Like that. Up. And cross. And up. And across. And up. And...
Strange. But it feels like the stuff is becoming a part of me. I think I'm starting to understand. It's like I can feel Isu memories and hear their wisdom.
Huh. Just from one codex entry. Duty of the Dikastes. Poseidon, the Trident King, has decreed these rules be followed without discretion throughout Atlantis. 1. Rulings made by the Dikastes must be followed. 2. The Dikastes will act as impartial judge and has authority over all except the Dikastes Basilius. 3. Isu experimentation is prohibited on all humans, and the Dikastes will see to its adherence. 4. Matters of Isu and human concern must be considered without bias. 5. All judgments made by the Dikastes will directly influence the cycle's success. Oh. Interesting. Oh, what's this? Little Isu cache here. Alright. I guess we're done here. Right?
Now I know what you meant about the sources being more concentrated. I feel different.
Many things are different here, Dikastes. You'll discover that in time. Atlantis awaits you. I have one rule that is absolute.
Yes.
Our technology cannot be used on my human civilians. Their bodies cannot withstand the power. The Isu know this above all.
So,
Right.
free to go? What task should the Dikastes do first?
Even Atlantis is not a perfect society. It yearns for balance. So be that balance. Then when your role as guide to the people is fulfilled, it may well be perfection. Don't worry. You've already earned my respect, which is a trial in itself.
Okay. Oh.
Dikastes, His Eminence Atlas humbly requests that you join him at his Doma to discuss a matter of grave importance.
Right.
Oh,
I'll make sure to stop by.
okay.
Ah, you've arrived! I'm honored the Dikastes would accept my humble request.
Ah, you're
Hello.
Atlas, I take it.
In the flesh. I thank you for coming to see me. I'm sure you're very busy. The burden my father gave you is not a light one.
Yeah. You can say that.
I seem to have a lot to do around here, thanks to Poseidon. But if I can help, I will.
A noble pursuit. As my messenger stressed, the situation is dire. The Dikastes is just who I need.
Well, here
All
I
right.
am.
What is
My
it?
brothers, the Archons, they have issues with the human populations under their control. Tensions between Isu and humans are mounting. Without order, the problems will grow severe.
I'll try and use my position to help them where I can.
Find Hadiros, Amphilis, and Azaeas. Through your shining example, I hope they learn the valuable lessons in discipline they so desperately need.
And if I help them, you're hoping it'll maintain the peace between Isu and humans.
That's the plan. Poseidon should have known they weren't ready for the responsibility an Archon bears. But that's his failing.
Right.
There always seems to be unrest between the two races. The Underworld and Elysium were no different.
Time passes and tensions keep building. I expected my father to handle it. But Atlantis grows steadily worse, and no one wants to see what could happen if precautions are not taken.
Tell me about Gaviros.
You'll find him near the arena, hard at work planning his next exhilarating spectacle, I'm sure.
Uh-huh.
What should I know about Amphiris?
He's probably off terrorizing people near the fortified Doma of Ochtonos. Make sure you don't sneak up on him. He's quite jumpy.
Okay. I'll try my best.
What about Azais? Who is he?
You'll find dear Azais wherever there is humanitarian work to be done. I heard there were some issues near the Doma of Amphiris.
So,
We have Archons where I'm from. Do they fulfill the same duties?
They are charged with overseeing and ruling the humans of Atlantis, ensuring all live comfortably and peacefully, a job at which I fear they're failing.
right. Well,
I'll find the Archons and make sure their problems are taken care of.
what? Yes? Oh, what? I don't get it. Was I supposed to bow there, or? Okay, well, if that's all, I'll take my leave.
This metal is heavy.
Oh,
And here's a note. Forge of Atlantis. This can be used to create weapons. I have to find this place.
interesting. Enclosed is the last adamant ingot from the old Forge of Atlantis, south of the royal mountain of Poseidon. The rest of the ingots should be kept in multiple city archives and repositories. The meeting hall will be built in the Dikastes' honor once the forge is destroyed at a later date. Interesting. Alright, I guess this is it. The Forge of Atlantis. Time to forge a new weapon. The Isu kept the molds for Hephaestus' last great weapons deep in Atlantis. Collect enough adamant ingots to interact with the mold. Forge your weapon for a hunter, warrior, or assassin playstyle. Each weapon can only be crafted once, so choose wisely. Okay. What kind of molds do we have? What is this?
Access granted. Initiating forge protocol. Select preferred weapon configuration.
Well, a high enough assassin damage means a higher chance of insta-killing people, so... At least in stealth, so... Sure. I can always engrave it if I want, right?
Modification approved. Adding assassin module.
Yes, please. But, what is this weapon? Oh. A spear? Okay, an Isu forged assassin spear. Ah. What is it, Hold on a minute. It's gotta be good, right? Let's see. Oh, okay. Plus 23% assassin damage, plus 27% damage of spears. Convert 50% assassin damage bonuses to all damage. Whatever that means. Okay. So it's basically the same as the one as Achilles' spear, but with an assassin bonus instead of a warrior bonus, and without the plus 10% damage per enemy engaged thing. Okay. Sure, I'll take it. What else do we got? Is this a staff or a mace, maybe? Could be a mace. And this is... Oh. Something tiny. It's gotta be a dagger, I guess. No super special Isu bow, I've noticed, but... Oh well, I guess that's all they could save from Hephaestus's stuff. Whatever, I'll take it. Once we have enough adamant, we'll return here and forge the other weapons. Alright, after a couple hours exploring Atlantis, all of its nooks and crannies, I think we have enough adamant to forge 2 additional legendary weapons. Warrior, I guess. I'm not gonna use this, but sure. I'll keep it as a memento. Excellent. Oh, it's not a staff, it's a mace, right. Forgot. Warrior's mace. Perfect.
Access granted. Initiating forge protocol. Select preferred weapon configuration.
Well, I guess hunter, right? It's the only one we haven't done yet.
Customization complete. 100 components active.
Thank you very much. Hey, this just looks like a spear again. Well, there we are. Forged some legendary weapons. But, we're not really here to forge weapons, are we? We're here to judge. So, we should probably get started. Hey now. What's going on here, fellas? It's not very nice. Excuse me, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Please do not interfere in official Dikastes business, please.
Want to tell me what that was all about?
No. I'll be fine. Dikastes! You can make this all go away! My name is Lyra, and you're... you! You've helped so many people. You're amazing and wonderful and powerful and you're here!
Yes, I'm here. But I'm not here to make anything go away. I'm here to look for the truth, and nothing but the truth.
Enough. I don't like whatever it is you're doing.
Forgive me, it's just that your being here confirms all the legends. You're real. To be
What
face
legends?
to face with you right now, it's... Sorry.
They called you a murderer.
Oh, Atlantean
Does seem the
legends.
type, but as the Dikastes, I have to be sure.
They're sure I'm responsible for what happened to that poor family. They said it's like the other murders, but I couldn't live with myself, I swear. Please, please clear my name.
Okay.
You said something about other murders.
This was the third time. I just don't understand why they blame me. I don't have the stomach to do that.
Right.
Where were you when the family was murdered?
If it happened last night like they said, I was here trying to sleep. Although lately it's been restless, filled with strange dreams. It's always the same one, over and over.
Were you alone?
What about?
Well, yes. I've been so tired lately, I decided to stay in.
Okay.
I'll find out what really happened. Just point me in the direction of the attack.
Just down the road. Not too far from here.
If I were you, I'd hide until I return.
Ah, good idea. Thank you. You truly are a great Dikastes.
Yeah. Just don't think about running off. If you do that, I'm not gonna be so nice. Let's just put it that way. Alright. A murdered family in Atlantis. I guess no place is perfect. Even in the mythical land that barely anyone believes that it's real. Much less know that it is real. Here we are, solving a crime. A murder, that is.
What happened last night? This bloodied cloth doesn't match the mother or daughter's robes. It must have come off the murderer.
How do you know that already? You just got here.
These aren't stab wounds. They're claw marks.
Oh. Interesting.
These footprints track the blood out of the house. Whoever murdered them left this way.
Is this about what happened last night?
How do you know?
It's all everyone's talking about. And if the Dikastes is here, you must be looking into it.
If you saw or heard anything, I need to know.
I saw it from the distance. Heard it too. Its howl will never leave my mind.
You saw a wolf?
Beast is more like it. If you see it, run!
I'll be careful.
Interesting.
The great Dikastes. What did I do to deserve a visit?
I'm looking into the attack that happened nearby last night.
Ah, of course. I thought that was meant to be handled already.
You mean the mob harassing that woman?
I've said enough.
I understand your hesitation, but I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. I'll make sure whoever or whatever did this is punished.
You've already met the guilty one.
Lyra, you agree with the mob.
Of course I do. I'm the one who told them it was her. I saw her last night, bloody and in a frenzy.
It was dark. How do you know it was her?
I know what I saw.
I should return to Lyra and let her know what I found.
I think I have an idea of what's going on here. I think we're dealing with a person that can somehow transform into a beast.
Well, did you find out what happened?
The evidence I found was conflicting.
Tell me.
2 people saw what happened. One woman heard a wolf howling, but a man said he saw you, covered in blood and leaving the family's house.
He's lying!
Or mistaken.
I don't think he
Could have
is.
been anyone. There's more. The killing blows weren't made by a weapon.
Then by what?
It almost looked like claw marks. And then there was this piece of cloth. It didn't match the clothes of anyone there.
That's mine! How did it get there? Someone wants me to look like I was responsible. Tell me the truth, Dikastes.
Well, I think both options here are correct, but if we want to be more precise...
Drop the act. You killed them.
You're not serious. What about how they died? I don't have claws.
The marks could have been made from animals that smelled the bodies and came to feed.
But the howl
Means nothing, except there was a wolf nearby.
You were supposed to prove I was innocent. Don't you know what they do to human murderers? They send them to the arena. I won't let you take me.
Yeah? What are you gonna do about it?
I need to go after Lyra before
What?
she hurts someone else.
How did she manage to be 100 meters away after that pathetic little shove? Come on. What was that? She didn't even use a little smoke bomb thing. Lyra? Oh, hello.
This is no ordinary wolf.
Is this you, Lyra?
Lyra.
What did I say? You convinced now? You see what you've done?
It was me. What am I?
I've seen this before. A Minotaur, Cyclops, a Horon. All were humans possessed by powerful issue devices. The only way I could stop them was by killing them. But you're able to change back. Somehow you're different.
I don't remember coming here. Or why?
If I had to guess, that side of you knew it was caught. Maybe it thought coming out here was the only choice it had.
That side of me. I've had dreams lately of being in a bright room, tied down, pain throughout my body. But now, I think that all really happened. I did kill them then. I don't remember it, but it was me, wasn't it?
Yeah.
If you knew you would harm people again, and you could never control yourself, never stop, would you?
Would I what?
Jump?
Well... I'll probably try looking for a cure first.
If I lost control of myself and knew I'd never get it back, I'm not sure what I'd do.
I thought so. This is the only way. If I'm to die, I want to be the one to decide when that happens.
You don't need to do this.
The choice was made for me. I can't go on after what I've done, and what I'd likely do again. Thank you for everything.
Are you sure you don't want to look for a cure? Oh. Okay, never mind.
She didn't deserve this. Whatever was done to her wasn't her fault.
Hello.
What have I missed? What must I do?
Azais? You have your hands full.
Dikastes, you're a welcome sight. The only one I've had in some time.
So many sick. I'm surprised that anything can spread in a place as advanced as this.
It's shocking. Nothing I have tried will cure the sick or stop the pathogen spreading. I've lost so many already.
Hmm.
You seem really worried. Have you ever seen a sickness like this before?
No. There are many odd phenomena during this cycle. Plants dying, strange insects, and animal attacks. I worry about what this could signify.
When did you first notice people were getting sick?
At the start of this cycle. It began quite slowly, and I didn't think much of it. But then the cases grew rapidly day by day. The more that fell sick, the faster the pathogen spread.
I see. Well,
Don't worry. We'll find a way to stop the sickness. Tell me what you need.
Well, there was a device being worked on by a scientist named Consus. Its intention was to rapidly heal injuries and eradicate disease.
Was?
His device is missing. Scientists here have tried to replicate it based on the schematics, but it's still in the experimental phase, and it hasn't been tested on humans.
So it may not work.
That's not the biggest issue. Poseidon has outlawed the use of our technology on humans. I
oh.
fear that if we don't act quickly, the pathogen will spread across Atlantis.
Alright, well.
If you think this healing device can help the sick, then I'll make sure that you have it.
The wisdom of an issue, but the compassion of a human. You were a good choice for Dikastes. You'll find the device in one of the issue laboratories, in the Consus archive.
Alright, well. I have been to the Consus archives and I have found some schematics, so. Here we go, bud. Done and done.
The glowing cloth you've asked for.
It's a nanotech matter regenerator, in fact, but you have it. I can't believe it.
Yep. So. You think this will help, or?
Let's see what this thing can do.
Whoa!
Azais, what the fuck did you do?
That didn't.
I thought I had calibrated correctly. Oh no, what have I done? I killed this poor human. The device doesn't work, and you stole it against Poseidon's laws. What do we do now?
Well. Can you try calibrating it again?
This device is your only chance of stopping the sickness. You need to keep trying.
Yes, you're right. Not trying will just mean more innocent lives are lost. I think if I make some adjustments, I can get it to function on humans correctly.
Alright then. Well, we better get started.
Everyone seems to be looking much better. Well, almost everyone.
The device still needs work, but it has incredible potential. Poseidon won't be happy that we broke his law, but I'm glad you were the one to do it and not me. In any case, I'm eternally grateful for your help. Thank you.
Sure thing, pal. Till next time.
Ah, Dikastes. I heard you can help me with the solar floral regeneration project.
The what now?
What?
Oh, forgive me. Let me start from the beginning. I'm Neocles, an imperial botanist here in Atlantis. I'm engineering a way to aid floral regrowth.
The flowers here can't just grow on their own?
Oh, no. You're not one of those followers of Minerva, are you?
Depends on what that is.
I don't know anyone named Minerva.
Her students are so small-minded about my photosynthesis accelerator. If you want to be a scholar, why follow such a rudimentary doctrine?
Look, do you
I'm not following anything, pal.
Apologies, Dikastes. You're new to Atlantis, and I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me begin.
Please.
Basically, the plants are a key resource for us here. But a few
Alright.
centuries ago, humans overpicked them, and now the air is suffering.
You want to grow
I see.
In a sense, yes. I have a hypothesis, a theory that using a natural power source stronger than the sun will promote sustainable growth.
You're losing me again.
There are devices that project beams of light around the Garden of Triton. Redirecting them using the reflective surfaces would stimulate floral regrowth.
You want me to move your lights?
Yes, and the Dikastes taking care of our natural resources would send a message to all of Atlantis.
A good message, I hope.
Uh-huh. Okay. So... if that's all you wanted from the beginning, why did you just say so? I need all that geek talk.
It looks like all the light beams need to hit that central structure.
Oh. Okay. So the waypoint is directing me at the thing that I need to direct the light beams on. Okay. Should be interesting. Let's get started.
That must be the device Neocles mentioned. Reminds me of how I opened the door to Atlantis.
Yeah. Just about to say that. This brings back memories.
Won't budge.
Oh. Can I push it over? There we go. Dell ladder. Okay. And now... okay. We get rid of this. And, we get rid of you. Okay. Alright, good. Perfect. Okay. It's hitting that, which is hitting down here. And then bouncing off onto here. Wait, what? Is this supposed to be here? Can I break this? Aha! Is that just one, or...? Okay, it's blue now. Okay, that was number one.
First one down.
Alright, well... we're getting there. We're making progress. It's slow progress, but... it's progress nonetheless. Alright. Let's head over to that orange beam over there and see what the big idea is. See what we can do. Here we go. Okay, this is coming up from there. It's going into here. Oh, it's blocked. Just do that. Uh-huh. Should work. Send this back here. Make it bounce off onto this. There we go. And now it's going over here. Okay. Okay, move this to the right. Okay, that's fine. Let's move it back. And then move this here. And move this here. Then we're gonna move this here. Then, can we destroy this pot? No. But, doesn't matter, because the light is bouncing onto here. There we go. Source number 2. I don't doubt it. Okay, here we go. Light source number 3 is right here. Just gotta move this out of the way. And then, move this here. Move this here. No? Okay. Can we, No. Okay. Let's move this back. Hold on. Work with me here. Put this back. Put this here. There we go. Good enough. Okay. Now it's gonna bounce off. And it's gonna lead us all the way here. With that, we're done. Excellent. So, are the plants gonna grow instantly, or is it still gonna take time?
Beautiful. That should do it. I'll tell Neocase it's done.
Oh.
That doesn't seem good. What happened?
Oh. Did it overload because of all the excess power, or what happened?
I moved your light beams. It seemed to be working, but then...
The beams are aligned, yes, but the power isn't running.
What do you think the problem
What
is?
happened?
None of this makes any sense. The light beams should expand across the gardens and present with enhanced photons.
Yeah. Where are the photons at?
Oh no, something's wrong with the photons?
Are you making fun of me? Who doesn't know
No,
what photons are?
Just me and the rest of the Greek world.
Really worried about
Never
those
mind the
photons.
When my enhanced source powers the device, it should... Oh. Unless the light is not progressing from the source, rendering it unenhanced.
So the next
What?
step is...
Go to the control room and make sure the power source isn't displaced.
And what exactly is this source?
An igneous matter consisting of Imperial... It's a rock. Just make sure there's a rock in the control room.
Right.
I'll go see if this rock is there.
Got it. Rock. I can do that. They don't call me Kassandra the Rock Finder for nothing. Alright. Control room. Here we go.
Looks like Nauclis was right. There is no rock here.
Where the rock at? Oh. Oi!
Hey! Stop right there!
Excuse me.
Back here!
Ma'am? I don't want to hurt you, I just want the rock.
Oh, malaka!
Ma'am, please. This isn't necessary. You don't have to do this. Excuse me. What? She just got here.
Must be in here somewhere. Maybe if I move some things around.
Kidding me? I just saw her enter this room. And now you're telling me just because I was like half a second too late, she managed to teleport into a hiding spot? Fuck off. There we go. That's where she is.
What's the Dikastes doing running around here?
I'm chasing...
Following your dumbass.
Looks like you're the one who took Nauclis' rock.
My name is Melita. I'm an environmental biologist, not a thief. Neoclis has no claim to a natural power source like this.
And you do?
That rock must be worth a lot if you're trying to steal it.
You're the Dikastes and you have no idea what the power source is? Aren't you invested in the future of our resources?
It's easy.
Not really.
Put the rock in Neoclis' device, and we'll fix the flowers.
What?
This isn't Neoclis' first attempt at population balancing. When the flowers were overpicked and the bees started dying, first he attempted to artificially pollinate the flowers. When he artificially pollinated the flowers, the soil degraded. When the soil...
I get the idea. But then, how would you fix the gardens?
I wouldn't. Nature has been healing itself for eons. Neoclis needs to stop meddling.
Melita,
Oh.
you've always been obtuse about the project. No accountability for civilization's impact on the ecosystem.
Insanity is trying the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. When will you accept your hypothesis has failed?
Failed is inaccurate terminology. I simply adjusted my theory after experiencing unintended results.
Enough bickering, both of you!
You're right. I wanted to destroy the power source to end his project once and for all. But as the Dikastes, it should be your decision.
Yeah. Alright. Just don't make me regret this.
Alright, give me the rock. I'll end this once and for all.
Are you mad? You've completely annihilated our chances at future sustainability.
Trust in, yeah. Nature will heal itself if you allow it.
Thank you, Dikastes. This is the right direction to go in. We might not see improvements right away, but the gardens will heal themselves.
I sure hope so. For your sake. Alright, well that was exciting. Let's get the hell out of here.
Dikastes, over here.
Huh? Yes? Can I help you?
Quick, follow me.
Trust
Oh?
a stranger?
Where are you going?
I'm no stranger. I'm Elpis, and I've been watching you.
That's not all.
Okay, is that supposed to make me feel confident? What do you want, lady?
I'll drop the cloak and dagger. I've been training to become like you, but training isn't enough. You're more than a warrior. The blood of the gods runs through your veins.
I thought they preferred Isu in Atlantis.
The Isu may as well be the divine with how they rule. Cold, calculating, indifferent to the people milling beneath them. But it's not just Isu blood that makes you special, is it? There's something else.
Well, you tell me.
I'm talking about this. Your spear.
Hey now. Okay, that was a good little move, but you should probably hand that back.
You weren't kidding when you said you'd been training. You're quite skilled.
That means a lot coming from you.
So, what do you want from me?
I'm involved with Atlas. He's afraid of taking the relationship public. He says his enemies would exploit me as his weakness, so he keeps me a secret.
Wait, you're
Atlas
in love
has
with
enemies?
Atlas?
From my experience, I'm not sure Isu men truly love. Nevertheless, I need to make him see that I can be his strength. Our partnership might be a key to bridging the gap between Isu and humans.
Your love is strategic.
Okay.
If we take the relationship public, we could marry and I could rule the district by his side, influence policy and ease the tension between the two groups. But so long as I am merely human, it can never be. That's why I want to be like you.
You seem very passionate about Atlantean politics.
Atlas doesn't approach the human and Isu conflict with compassion for humanity. I believe I can bring that compassion.
Okay. So what exactly do you have in mind?
It would be nice to have another ally in Atlantis. What's your plan?
At the Adamant Metalon, they harvest a metal used to create devices just like your spear.
My spear is the strongest metal ever forged. Could this be used to forge other weapons?
Well, adamant ingots could. But what I need is raw adamant. I know the one who can forge it for me. The Atlas can't suspect what I'm up to, so make sure you're not seen.
Is that what this metal is? I found it when I was there earlier. Here, you can have it.
Nice to see that you're as skilled as you look. I'm making the right choice to become more like you.
Well, I don't see how this gets you any closer.
It takes more than a weapon crafted from adamant to be like me.
Luckily, I'm not crafting a weapon, but a powerful Isu device.
Oh. What kind of device? Device to make you stronger?
Still, all you have is raw adamant.
Until I take it to a skilled blacksmith so he can forge an Isu device from the adamant.
Well, you know where to find the Dikastes when you need her.
The forging takes time. What we do next will change Atlantis irreversibly. You should make sure you complete all your duties as Dikastes before meeting me at the Dome of Atlas.
Oh. Now that sounds ominous. Alright. Until then, I guess. Better finish up my Dikastes duties before I return to my new friend, I guess.
Hello, Dikastes! Thank the stars. I was beginning to lose all hope.
Atlas said you needed
Hello.
help.
You don't understand the responsibility on my shoulders. It's my job to concoct entertainment for the masses. But I fear the crowd have grown bored of my grand spectacles.
I've seen some good plays. And some bad ones.
We need more than a simple play. If the audience leave my shows bored and restless, who knows what they'll start plotting?
You think they'll become violent?
My purpose is to keep them preoccupied so they can't be violent.
Right. Well, you know that's not a permanent solution, right?
Trying to distract people from their problems will only work for so long.
I misspoke. I've seen what these humans are capable of, given the chance. I'm not distracting them, merely keeping them happy.
So give the people what they want.
What they want, yes. Yes! I can hear the cheers now! The legendary Dikastes Kassandra takes on Atlantis' finest warriors! You must take part in my next event!
Sounds like a Pangration. I can definitely help with that.
Not exactly. But I was inspired by your efforts in Elise. I know you'll do an exemplary job entertaining the crowds as you did then. If we pull this off, we'll be the talk of the city!
It's worth a try.
Okay.
Welcome one, welcome all to yet another miraculous show here in our beloved city! Tonight we have a very special guest. The Dikastes of Atlantis is here to entertain you! Our hero's first talent comes from the east of Atlantis. From the power of the Atlantean god? Let's find out!
All right. Entertainment. That's what he said.
Wow! Oh, that was thrilling! What a display!
This is definitely not a Pangration.
Our valiant hero's next challenge fast approaches. A champion
Next
trusted by
challenge?
none in the city. No mercy, no guilt. Will this be too much for even the Dikastes to overcome?
Who's this now? Hello, champion. Get rid of this. I'm not gonna need that. Where you're going, you're not gonna need that. Oh yeah, I forgot I got this. Should help. There we go. You got anything else? Or are we done?
The champion has been bested! Our mighty Dikastes is victorious and the crowd have spoken. But will she show mercy? or we'll spill the blood we want.
If you don't appease the crowd, I fear what Gyros will do. It was an honor to fight you, Dikastes.
See you in the next life, bud.
You fought honorably.
A fitting end to a glorious life spent in service to you, the audience. Now, on to the grand finale. And here
What
we
now?
are, the end of today's event. Next to face out Dikastes' judgment, the very scum that taints our city.
By the gods.
Oh.
What is this?
For the good of Atlantis, today bear witness to the guilty and condemned given one final chance at redemption. They will be honored to die at the hands of our guest.
Hold on a minute, I didn't sign up for this. You're not even giving these people a fighting chance.
Enough! I am not doing this. Fear not, friends. We will make sure justice is delivered. What a show! What a show!
The people seemed entertained.
Why wouldn't they be? You put on a performance for the ages.
Yeah. Until we got to that last part. What was that all about?
This won't help the relations between your people. The humans will see what's going on eventually.
I fear that if we stop things will just get worse. But you see things differently than all of us here.
Maybe their tastes aren't so primitive. Maybe they'll surprise you.
I wish I had your optimism. But only time will tell. Perhaps I'll even recruit a few humans to help me.
Yeah. Give it a thought. Can't hurt. Alright. That was interesting.
Just one more Archon to go. Maybe I should just do their jobs too.
Let her pass.
Oh.
Amphiris, if this is how you treat humans, I can see why you need so many guards.
These aren't humans. They are animals. An animal should be in cages.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm sure there's a very valid explanation for all of this.
I'm sure everything you do isn't without reason. But if you didn't call them animals, you might get a better reaction.
A human did this to me while I slept. When they came to kill me, I survived. But they slaughtered my daughter like an animal. Humans don't act with logic or reason.
Good or bad, they are driven by a will to survive.
A trait we implanted to ensure efficiency. But that will become a kindled flame of insurrection. You led a rebellion yourself in Elysium. So I know you understand. If we don't act, the city will burn and many more lives will be lost.
I don't see an army marching on Poseidon.
This one said they plan to launch an attack. Someone needs to destroy the resistance before that happens.
That's not a small request. Despite what you think, all humans aren't a threat.
It is the only path I see. But you are the Dikastes. Only you can choose the correct course of action.
If they are who you say they are.
If we find and kill the leaders, the ones spreading the message, the rest will lose interest.
An interesting theory. Perhaps you are right. If the leaders are removed, The rest may see the error of their opposition.
Just leave it to me. I'll send a message they won't forget.
Very well. You'll find the traitorous humans at an abandoned farmstead. Return to me when the situation is resolved.
Alright. Until then. Alright. Just 2 leaders, huh? This almost sounds way too easy. Oh.
You're in trouble if I'm spotted here.
Okay. I guess these people are technically human, but these weren't the kind of humans I had in mind.
With the leaders dead, the resistance is over.
Alright, and with that, no more resistance. Time to head back to Amphoris with the good news. We can only hope that we've done the right thing here. But I still have my doubts.
Dikastes, I'm glad to see you return safely. I almost considered sending a regiment of my guard after you.
That would have been overkill.
I didn't take that long, did I?
Too careful when dealing with violent humans. Come, tell me, has the resistance been quashed?
I killed the leaders.
You could say that.
With them gone, their movement is dead.
A sound strategy. But I fear the problem exists at the heart of humanity itself. Another leader will rise eventually.
Well,
I know you don't trust them, but the humans will never challenge the issue directly. You are like gods to them. You must see that.
It is an illusion we have tried to nurture already. But it won't last. However, for now you've done what was needed.
alright. Glad to have been of help. Well, that's the end of that, I guess. Back to Atlas.
Dikastes, welcome back. I'm glad you
Hello.
could be here to witness this momentous occasion.
Why are the
What's going on?
chains?
Oh,
I invited my dear siblings here for one final lesson in leadership.
It looks like an execution to me.
Every experience in life should be a lesson, including death. You've been to the underworld, so I know you understand what these fools do not.
understand what?
You asked me to help the Archons. I did. Their problems are solved.
Their problems only existed because they couldn't perform the duties their roles demanded.
You're going to murder your brothers? For what?
For order, for peace, for Atlantis.
For Atlas, you mean?
I am the rightful heir to Atlantis. I should be the Dikastes. I cannot defy Poseidon's will, but these fools don't deserve their power. I'll be a better Archon in their stead.
Once Poseidon finds out what you've done, he won't let you get away with it.
That is our way. The way of progress. You are not one of us. I've seen your compassion to those who dwell in this city. Perhaps our ways are not as perfect as Poseidon thinks they are.
Parents do what they think is best, but it doesn't mean they're always right. We have to look after each other, no matter what we're told.
Wise, Dikastes. I respect your decision. for the moment.
Oh? So
what now?
now what?
If you're going to one day rule the city, Kassandra, you're going to have to learn a very important lesson.
Go on.
That's what I get for helping you? A lecture?
Just some words of advice. Nothing in Atlantis is what it seems at face value. The city is old, and those that call it home are even older. You have
Alright.
helped me, Dikastes, and for that, you have my thanks.
Oh? What's this?
This isn't over, Atlas.
On the contrary, I'm done here.
Oh? You alright there?
Now that I have the Isu device forged, we need to move quickly. You distract Atlas while I sneak into his private chambers.
More sneaking.
After Poseidon outlawed human experiments, Atlas confiscated a device and kept it. That device theoretically could add a third helix to my DNA.
I've seen what these Isu devices can do. It's not pretty.
The science is sound. And I've even found evidence of tests being done on humans that looked promising. In previous cycles, of course, before Poseidon outlawed experimentation.
Uh-huh. Well,
Last I checked, he seemed pretty power-hungry. I don't think he wants to share his throne.
Behind every great man is a great woman. I can make Atlas see that, Dikastes.
I'm not sure a good Dikastes goes behind the back of an Atlantean Archon.
I've been preparing for this my entire life. Don't worry. Just keep Atlas talking while I'm in his chambers.
I don't think we have anything in common. What are we supposed to talk about? The weather?
Atlas is a jealous lover, and he's already threatened by your role as Dikastes. Why not play to that advantage? Whatever you do, don't mention my plans.
Great. This will do wonders for our relationship.
Everyone knows it's lonely at the top, Dikastes. Let's go.
alright.
I've studied this science extensively. Once I impart Isu DNA into my body, I should be able to use the device without side effects.
It's the should that worries me.
Remember, whatever you do, don't reveal my political plans to Atlas.
I got it, don't worry. This is my first, talk to someone while distract the, with the, and distract thing. I got this.
I could trick Atlas into thinking you and I are closer than we are.
Are we not close? What's there to trick?
You know what I mean.
Yes. Making Atlas envious would certainly be a good distraction.
Elpis, what are you doing here? With her, no less.
The Dikastes and I were just taking a stroll, and I remembered I left a book on Atlantean cyclical history here. She'd like to borrow it. Do you mind if I fetch it?
No. Do you need me to help you look for it?
No. You two stay here. I'm sure you have much to discuss.
What game are you playing, Dikastes?
I don't know
Me?
what you're talking about.
No game.
I'm sure by now Elpis has told you about the nature of our relationship. She's hardly as discreet as I'd like her to be. What business do you have with her?
Don't worry, we're just hanging around.
What? Is Elpis not allowed to have friends?
Of course she can have friends. But I suspect there's more going on here.
You have nothing to worry about, Atlas. I have no schemes against you.
Maybe you don't play games, but Elpis lives for them. I can tell when she's up to something.
don't talk about El Pis that way. She's not manipulative. She's passionate.
So you do care for her then?
You don't
Well,
talk about El Pis like
As
you
a
love
friend, yeah.
And you're not speaking of her as if you're merely her casual acquaintance.
Look, what I'm saying is,
El Pis makes great points about improving the lives of humans in Atlantis. I support her cause. Why don't you?
She should support me.
in what? Total domin... The hell?
What? What have you done?
I'm not weak anymore, Atlas. I can rule Atlantis at your side.
This is your doing. You're trying to revolt
What?
against the issue with hybrids.
Hybrids? I didn't... Oh?
What did you do?
Oh.
I didn't mean to. He was going to kill you.
It seems my brother finally got his due. Is this your judgment, Dikastes?
I killed Atlas. It wasn't my intention.
You hoped to rule by his side to ease the conflict between humans and Isu.
He wasn't as supportive of my dreams as I would have hoped.
I support you. You can assume his role as you see fit. I will handle Poseidon and my brothers.
Thank you, Azais.
You can't be more corrupt than Atlas. And Atlantis can't fear progress if it hopes to pass this cycle.
Atlantean politics are even more dramatic than in the Greek world. What will you do now?
I'm not the first Atlantean ruler to take power by force. If the Isu can do it, why not me?
Right.
I didn't want to start my reign this way.
Well... we can't always get what we want.
You started your reign by saving my life. Normally, I do the saving.
Hopefully this is the start of me saving many lives here in Atlantis. Thank you, Dikastes.
Alright then. That was straightforward enough.
I'll make progress for humans in Atlantis, slowly but surely. Thank you again.
Alright. Good luck with that.
Looks so peaceful from up here. It always does. But it never is. I know, Icarus. I'm tired too. I've met so many people. Harkons, kings, and now Isu. They're all the same. Go do this. Bring me that. Go kill him. I don't know if I can do this anymore. If I were ruler, things would be much, much different. What's that, Icarus? A speech from your new ruler? You! Bring me the biggest bed in Atlantis! You! All the pillows you can find! Tonight, we sleep. For we are very, very tired. We're almost done, Kassandra.
I'm too small to carry a bed. But if I brought you
Oh.
a pillow, could you help me?
You shouldn't sneak up on people like that.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to interrupt the Dikastes' speech.
It was more of a fantasy, really. Call me Kassandra.
I thought it was wonderful, Dikastes Kassandra.
Just Kassandra is fine. And what's your name?
Alcon, you're even more special than all the bedtime stories my parents used to tell me.
What's wrong?
My parents are missing. They left for their assignments, but they never came home. The Isu won't help me. But then I remembered the story of you helping a lost girl in the underworld, who found her parents in Elysium. So I came to you.
Oh, you heard that one, huh? Alright, friend. I'll see what I can do.
A child without his parents? Not on my watch. As the Dikastes of Atlantis, I declare this unacceptable.
Oh, thank you, Dikastes Kassandra.
You said your parents
Of
never
course,
came home.
child.
If you could tell me where they're assigned and what their names are, it would be very helpful.
Mater's name is Rene. She's assigned to the harbor. Pater is called Damadis, and he's assigned to the Adamant Quarry.
You're very brave. Now, go home where it's safe. I'll go talk to the harbor master and whoever is in charge of the quarry. I'll come find you once I have some answers.
Alright. Time to find some missing parents. Starting with the harbor master, who's down there. Oops. Come on. I wanted to go on the zip line. Can't get a bed, can't get pillows. Can't even get a cool zip line ride. This place sucks. I hate it here. I want to go home. Oh, right. This isn't real. This is all just Alethea's simulations. None of this is real. Well, doesn't change anything. Still want to go home. Excuse me.
Dikastes, have you come to analyze the recently discovered coral permutations fastened to the hulls of our vessels?
No. I'm looking for a woman named Rini.
Yes, well, that is a subject I have absolutely zero authority in, I'm afraid. I cannot help you.
I don't see how that's possible.
Please, do not asphyxiate me!
What are you
Huh?
doing?
I like humans, and I liked Rini. Poor Alcon. But if they hear me talking to you, they'll kill me.
Who? Never seen an Isu that afraid.
Tell
Okay.
me where she is, or I'll cut you.
I told you I don't know anything. You'll find my contact not far from here, but be careful. A trap has been set for you.
You have made the Dikastes very angry. Thank you.
Please don't tell Poseidon! You have compassion, Dikastes. You may be the only one who can calm the brewing storm between humans and Isu.
I sure hope so. Alright. So someone is out there making plans in the shadows, in the darkness. Someone powerful enough to intimidate even the Isu themselves. Which is a first.
Harbor Master was right. I hate to disappoint them.
Fuck off. Shut up. Don't growl at me.
So this Zarius abducted Rini. I'm going to find him.
Project Olympus must move forward at all costs. I recently delivered the human woman from the harbor and will continue to deliver humans. If the hybrid starts asking questions, send her to this location. We will make sure she gets the answers she deserves. Anyone discovered aiding the hybrid will face the wrath of Hera. Zarios. Interesting. It's like Elpis has already garnered her own pack of enemies. I'm assuming that's the hybrid they're referring to. Alright, well. We know that a person called Zarius is holding Rene. But we still don't know where or why. Only that it has something to do with something called Project Olympus. Whatever that is. That could be many things. Could be a way to open up the gateway to Olympus. It could be a way to turn humans into Isu. Sort of, streamlining it, making it accessible to everyone, giving everyone godlike powers.
There's a lot of guards for a quarry. I wonder why.
Yeah, could be many things. But I suppose with time we will find out the answer ourselves, one way or another.
I should try to stay out of sight.
Yeah, alright. Here we go.
Well, isn't this an honor? How'd you get past my guards?
I'm looking
Just
for the
walked
bodies.
in.
And why would the great Dikastes be looking for missing humans?
I never said he was missing.
Very clever. Hybrid. When my humans transport adamant to the experimentation chamber, they don't always return. Occasionally
Why is
they
that?
fall through the cracks, like rats.
Is that right? I don't believe you.
Tell me where this experimentation chamber is, or I'll make you eat your precious adamant.
Primitive. Violence is all your kind understands.
Tell me!
Fine. It's in the garden of Kimopolia. But you're wasting your time. The doors are locked.
Then I'll just have to find the key.
You can try, hybrid.
You know, treating humans like vermin will get you killed one day. Consider yourself lucky I'm not making that day today.
Alright then. Well, I probably should have killed him, but
Like the sounds of this experimentation chamber. And what do the Isu need with all this adamant? Halcon's probably wondering where I am. I'll go see him.
hey there, kid.
Dikastes, Kassandra, did you find matter and pattern?
Not yet.
Not quite.
I know they were taken to some sort of experimentation chamber by an Isu named Zarius.
Zarius? But he was always so kind to us. He gave us food and defended us when the others called us rats.
Do you know where I could find him? The doors to the chamber are locked, and he's my last hope of getting in.
He's usually at the fortified Doma of Miniseas, but he's always protected by guards.
That never stops me.
It won't be enough. Hello, Zarios. A quick word, if you don't mind. Yeah. That's right.
This key looks like the one Atlas gave me.
Oh.
Maybe it can help me get into the experimentation chamber.
Well, isn't that convenient? Alright. We're done here, I think. Let's get the hell out of here.
This looks like the perfect place to hide missing humans. Locked. But I think I know what opens this.
Yep. Here we go.
The more complicated the key, the bigger the secret.
Now, if Atlas had one part of the key, it means he's either involved in this, or this was his way of trying to prevent this from happening. But I doubt it's the latter. Because this
Really doesn't want any visitors.
seems to be still going on with or without his involvement. So huh? Nice try, losers. It's gonna take more than that to take me down. I didn't get this gig for nothing. I didn't get out of sympathy. I got it because I earned it. And now you know why. And thus concludes today's lesson. The lesson for the day is over. Alright. Let's go find Alcon's parents and hopefully any missing humans. I think I glimpsed a little something when I entered, but can't be what I think it is. What is this? Is this... Minotaur. And... Cyclops. A Gorgon? Oh.
I've been waiting for you, Kassandra. Welcome to the birthplace of legends.
Who said that?
Excuse me?
Show yourself!
My name is Aita. I am a scientist, and in many ways, these are my children.
You created the Minotaur, the Cyclops, the Writhing Dread. They're monsters.
Are we not all monsters? Imperfect beings striving towards our ultimate potential. Is that not why
No,
we're here?
not really.
I'm here because a little boy's parents are missing, and all signs point to you.
How very human of you.
Hey, what'd you do that for? Although I've seen a device that made humans explode like that. Okay, I don't have time for this. You're just gonna all explode up on me.
Are you here? Over here! We're here!
Please, help us!
Don't worry, I'm getting everyone out of here.
Soon as I know...
Didn't anyone teach you it's cruel to lie?
What?
Who are you?
What's cruel is abducting and experimenting on these people.
Without sacrifice, there can be no progress. Without experimentation, there can be no perfection.
You're breaking Poseidon's law.
I am advancing knowledge for the betterment of Atlantis. Poseidon's lack of vision keeps us in darkness. But we are close. So very close.
The smartest people I've met don't resort to violence.
Did you not nearly raise Elysium to the ground in the pursuit of knowledge?
Let these people go.
No.
It's too late for them. Project Olympus has already begun. One human escaped before the transformation was complete, and lives were lost. This won't happen again. Surely you understand.
Lyra. She took her own life after what you did to her.
So, you've seen the beast she becomes.
I'm getting these
The beast
people
you
out.
made her into.
Don't you want to know what's behind this door?
Not really, I just came here for the people.
I won't play your little games. I'm getting these people out of here.
So, you would choose to let your small-minded morality hinder your progress?
What if I just killed you, set these people free, and broke through your stupid door?
Yeah. Oh.
You can't kill me, Kassandra.
Well, tell me where you are and we'll see about that.
I can see you're struggling. What if I told you the greatest achievement in Atlantis is behind that door? And that we owe that achievement to you?
What
What are you talking about?
Through there is a path to immortality. For you. For us. Embrace your legacy. Forget these miserable humans. Abandon morality, and the answers to all your questions are just beyond that door.
Please! Save us or we'll die!
You will be reborn! Don't you want to know why you're really here? Free the people and this door will remain closed to you forever. Pass through, however, and it will lock behind you. These rats will be mine. What will it be, Dikastes? Their lives? Or your destiny?
No. It's not worth it. It's a very, very costly price you're asking me to pay here. And I'm not willing to pay it.
Fuck your door. I promised the little boy I'd bring his parents home, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Very disappointing. No matter. If there are two things Atlantis has in ample supply, it is adamant and humans.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Thank you, Dikastes.
I'll get to see Alcon again.
Hurry!
How can we ever repay you?
Tell your son if an issue ever calls him a rat again, because this Kassandra will deal with them personally. Poseidon lied to me. They've been experimenting on humans this whole time.
Well, with that information, what's next? Poseidon, you and I need to have a word.
My Dikastes has returned. I can only presume you've delivered judgment to Atlantis.
You said you outlawed experimentation on humans. All of it was lies. The issue are out of control.
What are you talking about? My laws are absolute, and by them all must abide. I have declared it.
He may have declared it. Doesn't mean that it's happening.
Your laws have done nothing. People are suffering under your rule, and you don't even realize it.
No one would have the audacity to disobey me. Surely this is a mistake.
You should listen to her.
I've seen... Oh? Who's this?
Impossible! You're forbidden from entering the city. Guards!
Your guards respect your sons. And when you appointed that hybrid as your Dikastes, your sons turned to us.
Even my sons know better than to bow to a warmonger! The humans are bringing war whether we want it or not, Poseidon.
They should after what you've done.
You mean what they've forced us to do. Poseidon worries about the sun and his solar floral regeneration project. Catastrophe is coming for us. On that we agree. But there is only one catastrophe. Humanity.
The end of a cycle in Atlantis doesn't have to be a catastrophe.
It's far worse. We've detected changes in the surface of the sun. If we don't prepare...
If we don't prepare, humans will kill us all. The only ecological catastrophe we face is the one we created ourselves.
You can't trust Eta. He's a lunatic. You have no idea the monsters he's trapped in his hidden lair.
It was hidden only to Poseidon. My wife knew everything about it.
Hybrid, Project Olympus was my idea.
I see.
When I got here, Poseidon said I was where I belonged. Someone tell me why I'm really here, now!
Such sadness. She's even more human than I expected. Eta, answer her.
Gladly. In you, we found opportunity. Imagine the possibilities if we duplicated your hybrid form. We could employ our technology to control your mind. You, hybrid, can be used to craft Juno's ultimate weapon.
Or rather, you could have been. My husband's experiment was promising, but after observation, we've decided you are a failure. Our new weapon is far deadlier than you could ever be.
The Ekatochires. Aida, you didn't.
I did.
The Ekatochires will rise. Project Olympus will strike fear so deeply into the hearts of humanity, they would never consider revolt. And you will declare my husband the Dikastes Vasilevs.
Dikastes, stop this. If they're successful, we are doomed. All of us. You have to trust me.
Alright, alright.
You, deal with these two. I'll find a way to stop their plans.
Oh.
It's too late. The procedure was already a success. The Ekatochires lives. Can't you hear him stir?
You did this in my laboratory under the palace. Entrance was barred when I outlawed human experimentation.
What is that sound? Is that your weapon?
I will bring justice to these two, but I need you to stop the Ekatochires before it kills us all. Go!
Alright. How the hell am I exactly gonna kill that which can kill all? Even Isu. What the hell am I supposed to do? I guess something that powerful. Hello? Heconatacaries? Hectonicaries? Oh? Shh. No one? There's no one here, don't worry about it.
By the gods! Are those people? These minions are from Aita's experiments. I can't get too close.
Where'd he go? Oh. Oh. Careful now. There we go. Oh, there you are.
joy in death.
The only one dying is you.
There you are, buddy. You did not just make me waste all of my hard-earned rage mode with your bullshit attack animation. Are you kidding me? Fuck off. I'm bored now. I'm sick and tired of you. You're not even entertaining anymore. You're not even worth my time. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Not impressive. Not impressed, pal. Yeah. I've played Halo 2, yeah. I've seen it all before, pal. You're not original. Still not original. No. Nope. 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 This is the most boring, anticlimactic, pathetic excuse of a boss fight I've ever seen. This is how we're gonna end this? Cool. Oh?
Remarkable. You really are the greatest of the humans and of my people.
Where's Juno and Etta?
If you say so.
But they will not stop.
Well, maybe we make them stop.
If imprisonment won't stop them, then leave them alone in a room with me. I'll make sure they never hurt anyone again.
And what would that prove? That you're as cruel as Juno and her husband?
I don't intend to prove anything. I intend to stop this and save those that suffered because of your hubris.
So in the end, you brought judgment to Atlantis after all. Very well, Dikastes. Do you still have Cerberus' device?
Yeah. What are you gonna do with it?
didn't tell you everything about your stuff. It is a bridge between your two selves. But by coupling it with the powers of the devices you retrieved from the Cerberus and the Gatohires, we can end Atlantis' cycle forever.
Okay.
I wasn't just awakening my sixth sense. I was unlocking the power to destroy the entire city.
In the wrong hands, the staff has the power to destroy everything. That is why you, and only you, could be its keeper.
Uh-huh. So what exactly was your plan if Aida and Juno didn't awaken the Hekatakana? If we needed its orb, then what? Were you gonna send me there to kill it anyway, even if it wasn't awakened? Okay,
You act like you knew this would happen.
I'm tired, just as you are. I waited many cycles for Atlantis' final judgment to come. I only wish it had come sooner. Think of the suffering it would have prevented.
yeah, speaking of which...
The humans in this city don't deserve to die.
When we do this, the horns will wail and the animals will be set free. Humans in the Borimos Ring will know to take their boats. I assure you, they will escape.
If we sink the city, but I'm in it, then I die too.
No. You are the keeper of the stuff. It will protect you. Unfortunately for you, now is not your time.
I see.
If we do this, you and your sons...
My family have had generations to show kindness, modesty, temperance. We refused. And in so doing, this choice was made by us as much as by you.
Alright, well...
You said it yourself. Juno and Aida will never stop. I've seen those laboratories, the experiments in them. There's only one way to end the suffering here. Destroy this place.
Here we go.
My one wish is that I had more time to learn from you. In time, I may have learned to be more human.
Here, Poseidon.
Keeper of the Staff, your trials are over.
Back in the throne room.
Tell me, now that you have seen the fate of Atlantis, how do you feel?
Well... to be honest,
You want to know how I'm feeling? I'm tired, Alethea.
Your burden is great, Keeper. The staff will replenish your physical body, but with time, you must learn that your strength comes from within.
So what was all this?
Right.
What you have experienced are echoes of memories, distorted, but no less real.
Whose memories?
Oh.
The issue. Some are even my own. In my time as Dikastes, I also tried to bring balance to Atlantis, but it wasn't enough.
You?
Huh.
And now you.
Right.
My trials in Elysium brought destruction and rebellion.
Not due to you, but Persephone. She was a ruler who controlled her domain through extreme order. In so doing, you saw that her rule was doomed to failure.
In the underworld, I was forced to endure a realm of pure chaos.
Indeed. Hades was a king who invited that chaos, and devastation came with it. But know this, you will be forced to endure far worse suffering before your death has come.
Oh. That's good to know.
Elysium and the underworld were doomed. But in Atlantis, I almost thought Poseidon and I could do some good.
Yet there you discovered the issue as we really were. Flawed. No matter how many times I have seen that echo of memory, my home always meets destruction.
My trials forced me to reunite with my grandfather, Phoebe, Brasidas, even Elpinor.
And in so doing, you passed a valuable trial. The staff has the power to prolong life. That is not your role. You must learn to say goodbye again and again, but let death take what it will from this world.
Were they real?
They are with you always, so yes. In time you must let them go, but that will be another trial.
Alright, well.
I'm ready to leave. You coming? We are entwined after all.
You saw Persephone rule through order, Hades through chaos, and even had a taste of being a ruler yourself in Atlantis.
It was a disaster.
You have seen there is no path to power for the Keeper. In the staff, you have the ability to bring this world to its knees, but that is not your role. You must use your strength to restrain the power of the staff, to guard it, to keep.
Right. I think I get it now. I must become a keeper of sorts. Of the staff.
My mother once told me I was sent by the gods to protect this world. I gave her my word. And now, I give my word to you.
And what of your word, heir of memories? You must wake up and redeem yourself before it's too late, or it will be you who tears this world apart. Now awake. The Interloper has found you. Wake! Now!
What?
No!
Where are you? Talking to yourself, Layla Hassan? Clearly the Isu artifact has had quite the effect on you. You're going mad.
Mr. Berg, you finally showed up.
Most impressive. I knew if anyone could discover this place, it was you. But you left Abstergo before you could be assigned this mission.
Sigma 6 found it just fine after you tapped into our comm signal. We know it was you.
Correct. What you don't know is that I've been listening in for much longer. Ever since you found the Book of Herodotus, from Templar research I'm sure you stole.
Uh-huh.
You had no right to do what you did to Deanna. You should have come after me.
You're always next on the list. I'll check you off today.
We'll see about that.
You're a real Yahomar, so this is over.
Indeed. The world outside is coming to its inevitable end. Whose side you're on won't matter anymore. Come. Hand over the staff.
It does matter. I'll always be an assassin. And if you want the staff, you're gonna have to take it from me.
First Victoria, now me. Admit it, you can't handle the power of the artifact.
Get the hell out of here.
Wanna know my favorite thing about the staff?
Don't gloat.
It's the immortality.
Petty to the end.
The thing is, Mr. Berg, I don't care if you live or die. You just gotta get out of my way. Face it, Templar's lost. Altair 2, come in. Altair 2, come in. Atlantis has been compromised.
My legs.
Alethea? Alethea! Okay, think, Layla. Your comms are broken. How do you get help? Vic, I'm so sorry. We will be together again. One day. Do you remember that night we got drunk and you wanted to dance, but I said no? Next time, I promise I'll say yes. And I promise I'll like your terrible cooking. There will be a next time, right? Vic?
No.
Your earpiece.
You just noticed that?
Can anyone hear me?
Victoria, we've been trying to find a way to force communication. First, we lost everyone's vitals, and
Elena.
then...
It's me.
Layla? How? This is Victoria's channel. Where is she? What's been happening down there? Did you finish the trial?
Yes, we have the staff. I finished our trials, but...
That's incredible! An actual Isu artifact in assassin control. This changes everything.
I'm not in control, Elena, and nothing's changed. Also, Berg is the Interloper. He's in the throne room with me. Look, I'll explain everything, but the Templars know what we're doing, and they're after us. I need you to get me out of here.
With you? Are you safe?
We fought. He passed out, but he's stable. Please don't make me check on him.
You didn't kill him?
No.
No?
He's still alive.
Sit tight, Layla.
Just poked him a
We're
little
coming
bit.
for you, but it might take time. What are you gonna do?
Until you get here, I'm going back into the Animus. There are a lot of people to say goodbye to.
Back again in Greece. Oh. Right by the Lightning Zeus. Our first synchronization point. Beautiful, simple, issue-free Greece.